भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। एवं सर्वविधाध्यारो प्रतिषेधेनैव ब्रह्मस्वरूपं शक्यावगमनं नान्यप्रकारोऽस्ति तस्य अवगमनायेति विस्पष्टम् उद्घोषितं प्रस्थानत्रयभाष्येषु तद्यथा. So that we have seen. So there is no way of knowing the reality except by way of negating what it is not, by negation of what it is not. Now a small question arises. I say, if Brahman doesn't have a form, then why should I negate it? So what is not there, I don't have to negate. Aprasaktam. What is not there, why should I say it is not there? What is there, I can't negate. Prasaktasya pratisheda is not possible. Prasaktasya pratisheda is not possible. Aprasaktasya pratisheda is not necessary. You see? If Brahman doesn't have a form, then why should I negate it? Why should I negate? Why should I negate? If it has a form, I can't negate it. If it doesn't have, I don't have to negate it. Then what is this negation, pratisheda? For this, says, it doesn't have the form, but form is, it is seen to have a form. This itself establishes the entire problem is in the form of perception. You see, form is negated means what? If it doesn't have a form and still form is negated, then which form is negated? Only the form that is seen to be there. It's only seen, that distorted perception about Brahman. That I am a form. If I don't have a form, then why do you come and say you don't have a form? If I don't have a form, then why do you come and say I don't have a form? If I have a form, by your saying that I don't have a form, it's not going to work. Supposing I have a form and you say you don't have a form, that would be a bluff. It's not going to free me from the form. If I don't have a form, you don't have to come and say you're formless. So this very teaching is warranted only, it's necessary only when I don't have a form, but I see myself to be a form. Understand this particular point. Teaching has no value without presupposing adhyasa. Negation of the form means negation of perception of the form. That particular word perception has to be associated with every form. There is no form, there is only perception of the form. I am Deha is a perception. I am related to the form is also a perception about myself. Perceiving a form is nothing but perceiving myself as the seer of the form. It's very important. It just slips away in thinking. And then after a few years it strikes, oh my God, it's like this. By that time you are already into Vanaprastha. You started this in Brahmacharya. And in between for 25 years it slipped off. And suddenly when you were on the way to bus pakadne ke liye jate the, Vanaprastha. Ashram milta hai Vanaprastha ashram. And then on the way, Swamiji ne bataya tha. Seeing a form means seeing myself as, oh, that means my God, it is my drishti about myself. चलो उधर जाके आराम से सोचेंगे. उधर जाने के बाद so many झमेlas and again it slips off. Then again I am fighting with the form, not my perception of the form. I am fighting with a form means again a reality. I am fighting with a form. That means I look upon a form as a form. It's not no form. There is a vision, perception of it. Again I start analyzing when I start dealing with things as things rather than perception. See? Things are entertained, things are explained away as perception and it goes away. And then again I go back to things as things. I go back to things as things. And if I treat the things as things, I can't do anything about them. Nobody can handle things as things. If things are thoughts, I can trace them to myself. And thoughts about myself means distorted thoughts about myself. It is a vision, a wrong vision about oneself. And therefore, the crucial things, the very, very crucial things have to be noted down and every day they should be looked at so that they should form a part of vichara. They should form a part of the Siddhanta. The crucial points of Siddhanta have to be noted down which should form. And therefore, here, there is no need to negate what is not. And it is not possible to negate what is. And therefore, negation is only adhyastha ka negation ho sakta hai. It is not prasakta or aprasakta. Prasakta ka bhi pratishedh nahi hai. Naiyayikas would say, prasaktasya pratishedha is not possible. Aprasaktasya pratishedha is not necessary. Therefore, what is it we are negating? We are not negating what is prasaktam. We are also not negating what is aprasaktam. We are negating what is adhyastha. Adhyastha ka pratishedha hota hai, not prasakta ka or aprasakta ka. So, pratishedha presupposes adhyasa. Nothing else can be negated. You can't negate anything. You can only negate. What is there you can't negate. What is not there you don't have to negate. Therefore, negation is always of my perception. Negation of an error in my thinking. We can only negate an error in our thinking. And negation of an error in our thinking means correction of an error in our thinking. That correction of the thinking alone is called pratishedha, and there can't be any compromise. What is negation? Removing from here to here. What is removing? What is negation? What is that meaning? What is the sense of the word negation? What can be negated? Nothing can be negated except a wrong thinking. That needs to be negated. Therefore, adhyastha ka pratishedha hai. And therefore, here are a few passages. Bhagavan says, Nanu katham abhyam neti neti iti shabdabhyam satyasya satyam nirdidikshitamiti. Nanu sa katham how. Abhyam means by these two words. Abhyam means by these two. Vivachana. By these two. Abhyam. Neti neti iti shabdabhyam. Neti, neti. Neti is one shabda. Another neti is another shabda. So, neti neti iti shabdabhyam. Abhyam. By these two words called neti neti. Satyasya satyam. The truth of the truth. The truth of the truth means the world is seen as, the error is seen as the truth. See, the world is seen as the truth. That is called Vyavaharika Satyam. This world is called Vyavahara. I am the body, the Vyavaharika Satyam. This is called Sarva Loka Vyavahara. You understand? This is called Vyavaharika Satyam. I am Deha is what? Vyavaharika Satyam. When the Shastra comes and says, hey, you are not the body, you are the seer of the body, that is Shastra Vyavahara. That is called Shastra Adhyaropitam. Is also called Shastra Vyavahara. So this Shastra Vyavahara is also Satyam, first Satyam. Dehoham is Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam. Seer of, and all that is imposed by the Shastram also is Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam. Maybe Loka Vyavahara or Shastra Vyavahara. Loka Vyavahara and Shastra. Now, the truth of what I think is the truth is called Satyasya Satyam. Not the truth of the truth. That will lead to anavastha. If truth has another truth, then the second truth also would have the third truth. That will lead to anavastha. Anavastha means, you will end up endless. Regress ad infinitum. Therefore, Loka Vyavaharasya Satyam and Shastra Vyavaharasya api Satyam. Understand? Therefore, Drashtra Drishya Bhava, Sakshi Saksha Bhava, Karana Karya Bhava, all the Adhyaropita Drishti, to unfold the truth, well, that entire Adhyaropa Drishti comes under the first Satyam, Vyavaharika Satyam. Karya Karana Bhava, that Ishvara is the Karanam. God is the source of the universe. That relation, God is not Vyavaharika Satyam, but that relation, source, creation, relation, also comes under Vyavaharika Satyam. How can that be Vyavaharika Satyam? Shastra Vyavaharika Satyam. That is Shastra Vyavahara. There is Loka Vyavahara. That is called Paramartha Satyam. This Satyam of the Vyavaharika Satyam is Paramarthika. Therefore, the Paramarthika Satyam is only Nirvisesham. Why? Because even Karyakarana Bhava comes under Vyavaharika Satyam. Adhyarup, any relationship comes under Vyavaharika Satyam. Thus, now here, a question is raised, my dear sir, how is the truth of all that man thinks is the truth, that truth, katham, how, neti neti iti abhyam shabdabhyam. So, abhyam neti neti iti shabdabhyam, by these two words, this is not this, this is not this, neti neti iti shabdabhyam, katham, nirdidikshitam, nirdeshtum ishtam. How is it intended to be unfolded? How is it intended to be unfolded? How is the Satyam of Satyam? How does the Shastra intend to unfold the truth of all that man thinks is the truth? How does it intend to unfold it? For which, this is the question in answer to which the Siddhanta says, Uchyate. Sarva Upati Vishesha Apohena. This is the method, sir. Cryptically put, very beautifully put here. By Sarva Upadi Vishesha Apohena, the truth of all that man thinks is the truth is intended to be unfolded by the Shastra by way of negating all that man thinks to be the truth. The truth behind, the truth of all that, the truth of all what man thinks is the truth. That truth is unfolded by way of negating man's thinking about the truth. What he thinks as the truth. That means what he thinks as the truth means that thinking is negated. Again it slips away. What he thinks as the truth means that thinking is negated. What he thinks as the truth means that thinking is negated. That perception is negated. That is why I said Sarva Upadi Vishesha. Sarva means all. Upadi means adjuncts. Means all errors. All errors. Kalpita Upadi. All errors. Vishesha, all particulars of errors. All erroneous particulars. All erroneous particulars. All erroneous particulars, meaning all erroneous equations and relations. There are only two particulars. One is a tadatmya, the other is a sambandha. I am Deha is tadatmya. And I stand related to the world, and the world is another parallel reality. That is a sambandha, kind of a bhava, relation. These are all called various erroneous particulars. Apohena means by way of negation. By way of negating all erroneous particulars, the Shastra intends to unfold the truth of what man thinks is the truth. What man thinks is the truth is, he thinks that I am the body is the truth. That's it. And that this world is truth is another thinking. This world is one truth. That I am an individual is also another truth. That I am born into this world is another truth. And I will be dead and gone is another truth. Then after I am dead and gone, this world will continue is another truth. Because he is worried about that. He is dying. He is not worried about that he is dying. He is worried about what will happen to the property that I am leaving behind, because property will continue. You see? These are all what we call Vyavaharika Satyam. These are all what man thinks as the truth. And what man thinks as the truth is different, is a distortion about what the truth is. What man thinks as the truth, neither he is the body, nor is he born into this world. In fact, the world is seen in himself. Not he is born into this world. The world is born in him. Names and forms are seen in himself. Anyway, the Paramartha Satyam, in contrast to Vyavahara Satyam, what the truth is different from what man thinks is the truth. Therefore, all his struggle is within the context of what he thinks is the truth. It's not outside the context. My fear of the snake is within the context of my perception of the rope wrongly as snake. That struggle doesn't exist outside the realm of my perception. My misery doesn't exist outside my perception. Our attitudes, our impulses, our struggles, our miseries do not exist outside our fundamental perception, and that happens to be wrong perception. It doesn't exist outside that wrong perception about what we are. And that we are only a passing form is a wrong perception. Within that perception exist all impulses, emotions, temptations, attitudes, jhagda, pleasures, pains, fear, the whole samsara is accommodated within that perception. And when that perception is corrected, samsara is also corrected. Therefore, man's struggle doesn't exist outside his perception of himself. Therefore, my struggle doesn't come from something outside. My struggle doesn't come. My sorrows don't come from outside my perception. If they come from outside my perception, then I can't handle it anyway. If my struggle is due to my perception, then by correcting my perception, I can be free from the struggle. If my struggle is independent of my perception of myself, then my struggle will never end. Therefore, struggle is conditional to perception. That's called adhyasa. This is what we call bija vriksha bhava. My perception is the bija, my sansara is the vriksha. My perception of myself is the seed, and out of the seed comes the tree of struggle. Therefore, human struggle is conditional to his perception of himself. So if I see myself wrongly, if I see myself as a body, and once I see myself as the body, then body becomes an excellent platform for stickers. Understand? You can have endless stickers. Once I am the body, then I can be an Indian, I can be a Chinese, I can belong to a particular religion. Religion is a sticker, caste is a sticker, nationality is a sticker, gender is a sticker, age is a sticker, khandan is that is a sticker. That is a very khandani sticker. These are all stickers. And with all these stickers on the body, this individual looks like a real joker. I'm telling you. Who is he? The truth. Understand? That is the seriousness. He is the timeless truth. But with all these stickers on him, he looks like a joker. And therefore here Vedanta comes and says, my dear, correct your perception that you are free from all stickers, because you are free from the platform, the very embodiment, the body. This is called pratisheda. Understand? This is called pratisheda. You are free from stickers. That is called negation. You are free from the form. That is called pratisheda. That is called neti. Neti. Naidam. You are not this. You are not this. This is not this. Nai. You are not this. Naidam means what? Ultimately it should be taken as you are not this. This is not the truth means you are not this. Truth is not this means you are not this. Truth is not this sticker. This sticker is not the truth means you are not. You are not. You don't have stickers. You don't have a form. You don't have a nationality. You don't have caste. You don't have creed. You have no gender. You have no beginning. You have no end. You are purely the conscious being in which everything is erroneously perceived. In this manner, naiti. Naiti means you are not this. You are not this. You are not this. You are not this. You are not this is what is called neti. You are not this. And don't make it impersonal saying, an impersonal upadesh. Impersonal in the sense, some reality is free from this and all that. If some reality is free from all this, what will I get? Because my problem is me. That I am, I am the problem. If some reality and impersonal reality, outside reality is free from stickers, so what? Okay, this is what is called sarva, upati, vishesha, apohaha, apohena. Apohaha and tritiya ekvachan is apohena. By way of negating all the erroneous particulars that one imposes upon oneself. I am imposing upon myself. I stand imposing upon myself. Dunya, Arki stickers. Even Karanatvam is it's a sticker. Shastra also comes and puts a sticker on the Atma. But that sticker also it negates. But that is a very fruitful sticker. It is a methodology. It says, by saying that you are the source of everything, it liberates you even from source-creation relation. Without bringing in Karanatvam cannot be negated. That is the beauty of this. By saying that you are the source, then you also cease to be source. Because the creation is like the water is the source of the wave means the wave is not separate from the water. Therefore, by that very Karanatvam, there is freedom from. You don't have to separately negate Karanatvam. Even though Shastra says, Shastra when it says it is free from Karanatvam, it is only talking about the phalam. It is talking about the phalam. In the knowledge of Karanatvam, there is freedom from Karyakarana Bhava. Because to negate Karanatvam, supposing you don't have to do another Adhyaropanam. The very Karanam, if the awareness is the source of everything, then everything is non-separate from it, and therefore the identity of the universe as the universe is false, and therefore the identity of the universe as awareness is the truth. Therefore, the universe as non-separate from the awareness is awareness free from the identity of the universe. Therefore, what is there is only awareness free from Karyakarana Bhava. Therefore, Karyakarana Bhava negates Karyakarana Bhava. Karyakarana Bhava negates Karyakarana Bhava. ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है. Karyakarana Bhava negates Karyakarana. It only says it is free from karya-karana bhava, it implies it is a maya karanam. If it is mayika karanam, then there is no karya-karana bhava. So, Shruti negates karanatvam because man may think it has a real karanatvam. It has no real karanatvam, it has only mayika karanatvam. If it has mayika karanatvam, then there is no real karanatvam. Like between Rajju and the Sarpa that I snake that I see, is only mayika karya-karana bhava. Even that statement, Rajju is the source of the snake. I mean, really, in the knowledge of the Rajju as this source of the snake, the karya-karana bhava also is gone. The source-creation relationship also is gone, it doesn't stay. Therefore, karya-karana bhava, because here it is mayika karya-karana bhava, are able to follow. Okay, sarva upadi visesha apohena yasmin nakaschid viseshosti namavam rupamvam karmavam hedovam jatirvam gunovam. And where does it negate all this? The particular errors it negates. Where does it negate? It negates in the Brahman. It negates in the subject. Hey, you are free from all this. You are free from jati, guna, kriyas. जिसमें कोई नाम रूप नहीं है, उसमें नाम रूप को अप्रतिषेध करते. It negates the nama rupa in Brahma, in which there are no nama rupa. Okay, if it doesn't have nama rupa, then why do you want to negate? इसमें नाम रूप नहीं तो नाम रूप नहीं, but why are you saying नाम रूप नहीं? वो तो by saying it is not going to help. If it has it, you can't negate. If it doesn't have, you don't have to negate. That's called wasting time. That is an unproductive teaching one. Prasakta ka pratishedo hota nahi. Aprasaktasya pratishedopi na. But here we say, you are free from this, you are free from this form, you are free from this relation, you are free from this. That is all because even though by nature one is free from all this, one sees all this. Therefore, the pratishedha is of that very seeing. Pratishedha is of seeing. Ultimately, the Upadesha doesn't negate the I am the body means, hey, you are not the body means what? It is only negating my view that I am the body, nothing else. Tasmin, in which na kaschid viseshosti. There is not even one particular. There is not even one material particular in Brahman. There is not even one material particularity in Brahman. Na kaschid viseshosti. Not even a little. Namava. There is no name for it. Meaning it doesn't have, it is not available for language. It has no name. Truth has no name. That is why any name is all right. Anyway, Adhyaropa Drishti. Adhyaropa Drishtiya sab naam Bhagwan ka hai. Understand? That is why all that we say in Puranas is in line with Shruti. Shruti Smriti Purana naam. What Shruti Smriti says falls in line with Shruti. Purana, what Purana says also falls in line with Shruti. Therefore, We have no problem. We can have any number of names because he is formless, therefore you can worship him. Anyway, worship the truth in any form. There is no particular form. You can have worship in this form or that form or any form. You can call him by any name. It should be meaningful. Like Ananta, Ananda, etc. Should have a sense. Therefore, in Brahman there is no name, there is no form. Namava, Rupamva, Karmava. There is no movement of. Therefore you can also talk about Bhagavan. He comes and then you can explain his glories, his exploits. God's exploits from Adhyaropa Drishtya anyway. God's exploits. Bhagavan Krishna came and then he lifted the Govardhan. Why not? Adhyaropa Drishtya. Then how can Bhagavan lift? Alright, you lift them. You can't lift it. So Bhagavan to lift it. He has the capacity. Adhyaropa Drishti, isme koi problem hi nahi. He can do anything. If we can bear, if we can lift if we can hold the whole universe, he can also hold the Govardhan. Isme kya hai? Therefore, वहां पर वाद विवाद की जरूरत नहीं, वहां पर दृष्टि समझना जाए अध्यारोप दृष्टिया, ये सर्वशक्तिमान है. That is also within adhyas. Karmava, bhedova, nor there is a division. Atirva, nor there is a category. Truth doesn't come under one of the categories. Truth of everything doesn't come under the truth of all material categories. The truth, the one truth, like all waves come under one category, all bubbles come under another category, all tidal waves come under another category. But the water doesn't come under any one category, because that is the truth of all categories. Therefore, the truth of the Brahmana, the truth of the Kshatriya, the truth of the Vaishya, the truth of the Shudra, the truth of the Indian, the truth of the Chinese, the truth of human beings, the truth of birds, the truth of animals, the truth of all these things doesn't come under any particular category. So no jati. Jatirva, gunova. Nor does he have any guna, because there is only one truth. If there are two truths, then it should have some guna to differentiate one from the other. Red flower, yellow flower. So the yellow distinguishes yellow flower from the other flower. Color can distinguish. Color can differentiate one object from another object. Taste can differentiate things. Smell can differentiate things. These qualities can differentiate things. But there should be many things to be differentiated. But the truth is one. And it doesn't have to be differentiated from another truth or another thing. Because that is the truth of everything. And the truth is one. And therefore no guna. So, यस्मिन जिसमें ना जाति है, ना गुण है, ना कर्म है, ना रूप है, ना नाम है, उसमें नाम रूप गुण जाति कर्म को प्रतिषेध किया जाता है. Understand? Brahman doesn't have all these details, and what does the Shruti do? It negates all the details. If it doesn't have all these details, why do you have to negate? Because all these details are seen in Brahman. In Brahman means in oneself. Because we don't experience anything. As I told you in yesterday's class, that I am Deha is my experience, understand? That I am the seer of the body is me. The experience of the three states again is me. If you talk about the Nirvishesham, that is also me. Sushupti from its drishtya, Nirvishesham is me. And what follows the Jagrat is, that same Nirvishesham is followed by is the Jagrat. Therefore, the creation also follows one's being. Therefore, call it really Deha, call it Drashta, call it Sakshi, call it Karanam, call it Nirvishesham, it is all oneself. One alone is experiencing Loka Vyavahara, Shastra Vyavahara, and the Swarupam. All of them are within Anubhava. The Loka Vyavahara is within experience. Shastra Vyavahara is also within experience. And Swarupam also is within experience. If Shastra Vyavahara is not within experience, it becomes speculation. So, Loka Vyavahara is within experience as Adhyastha. Shastra Vyavahara also is within experience as Adhyastha. And Swarupa also is within experience, but not as Adhyastha, because Nirvishesha is not a Pratyaya Rupa and therefore it is not Adhyastha. If you say Sakshitvam, who is Sakshi? Oneself, the seer of all the three states, the experiencer of all the three states. The one who sees through the senses is me. The one who sees all the three states independent of the senses also is oneself. And free from this Sakshitvam also is oneself. Because Sushupti, when you recollect Sushupti from its point of view, there it is Advitiyam. Who experiences really Advitiyam? Who stands as the Advitiyam is oneself again, because Sushupti, when you go to Sushupti, you don't stand as one of the three states or one of the seer of, you are not the seer of one of the three states. That is Advitiyam. And right, Advitiyam alone is followed by the Jagrat. Therefore, Karyakarana Bhava is also within experience. Karyakarana Bhava is within experience. Otherwise, how can it be understood? That is the Karanam. How can you understand that you are Karanam? Because the peaceful being, the peace is followed by noise. Therefore, between the peace and noise, there is Karyakarana Bhava. Silence and noise, sound follows. You understand? Follows. Comes after. That is the meaning of follows. Don't get confused. This follows and is followed by is a confusing phrase. Sound follows means sound comes after. Comes after means comes presupposing. That is called Pratipatti Krama, not Kala Krama. Sound comes presupposing silence. Therefore, between the silence and sound, there is a Karyakarana Bhava. Between Nirvishesham and Jagrat, Karyakarana Bhava, presupposing Nirvishesham begins, is seen the waking. Therefore, Karyakarana Bhava is also within Anubhava, and Nirvishesham also is in Anubhava. Error is within Anubhava. The entire Adhyaropana is within Anubhava. The universal error is within the Anubhava. The entire Prakriya is within Anubhava. Prakriya is within Anubhava. If it is not within Anubhava, it will have no Praman. It will have no Praman. That's why I say problem is within Anubhava. Prakriya is within Anubhava. Swarupa is within Anubhava. It is only pointing out, hey, this Anubhava which you think it is Anubhava, Dehoham is Adhyasa. And to correct this, then it adopts a Prakriya. Then it takes the help of what? Seer, seen. Sakshi, Saksha, etc. Karya, Karana. They are all within Anubhava. Therefore, my Sakshitvam is kalpitam in my Nirviseshatvam. My Karanatvam is kalpitam in my Nirviseshatvam. My Dehatma Buddhi is kalpitam in Nirviseshatvam. My Pramatri Pramana Prameya Bhava is kalpitam in Nirviseshatvam. Therefore problem is felt. Prakriya is also within Anubhava. Kalpitam does not mean it imagines, understand. It is kalpitam means that is not pointed out as the final truth. Kalpitam does not mean that it is really, it speculates. Shastra kalpitam does not mean it speculates. It only draws my attention to another anubhava. It draws my attention from one anubhava to another anubhava. Even though they are not anubhava, they are adhyasa about anubhava. So, and therefore it is looked upon as anubhava. Therefore I am using the language. So Shastra draws my attention from one anubhava to the another anubhava, until it points out the swarupam, which is not kalpitam. The rest are all kalpita about that anubhava. It doesn't mean also we have got variety of anubhavas. No. This entire variety is nothing but kalpanas about that one anubhava. Anubhava doesn't have variety. Are you able to follow? Okay. Yasminna kaschid viseshosti nama va rupam va karma va bhedo va jatir va guno va. Hey, if they are not there, then how are you going to convey the truth? If it doesn't have any qualities, then how are you going to convey the truth? He says, Tadvarena him Shabda pravrittir bhavati. The name, the form, the action, the category, the attribute and the relation, these are the factors on the basis of which Shabda has pravritti. Words become functional. The sense of every word has to be one of these details. You can't construct a word and read into it a sense that is other than this. You can't read into a word a sense, because a word must have a sense. And the sense of a word cannot be anything other than these factors like name, form, action, category, division, relation, and sambandha, all these things. Jatirva, gunova, that Veda means only sambandha. That's why when a person says, please talk about yourself, ask him, please talk about yourself. You have been anyway, you are fond of talking about yourself. Now I am asking you, talk. Talk about yourself. Then you can only talk in this language. I am a human being, Chati. I am a rich man. Kind of a sambandha or guna. I am a father, sambandha. A relation, you are talking about a relation. I am a doctor, you are talking about your profession. I am a handsome man, you are talking about your quality, your name and your form. I am an old man, that is also quality. I am an Indian, that is also a quality, or sambandha. So you say anything about yourself, you are only moving from jati to guna, guna to kriya, kriya to sambandha, sambandha to nama, nama to rupa, these are all. That means what? These five factors, it is handful of quality. Only. That means the entire language can refer to only these few things. They are all descriptive. And all the words that are descriptive of the words, they are descriptive of the words only in terms of this fact. That means man knows only jati, guna, kriya, sambandha, nothing else. And they are the ones that are adhyastha in the truth. That means he is aware of only the adhyastha. He doesn't know the adhisthana. He knows only names. He knows the forms. He knows the categories. He knows only the attributes. He knows the relationships. He knows the actions. And jati, guna, kriya, sambandha, etc. These are all impositions upon myself. That jati, guna, kriya means what? I am a human being. That is called jati. I am tall. That is called guna. I am walking, talking is called kriya. I am father, son, etc. is sambandha. I am a pramata is also sambandha. In this manner, it is, I am viewing myself to have jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. And I see myself to have jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. I see the world also to have jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. This whole creation is what? Jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. And this is all in the form of perception, for which there is a language called words. We have the names and forms to describe it. We have the language. Otherwise, Shabda has no function. It can't come into existence. Tat dvarena hi. That tat dvarena, meaning nama rupa adi dvarena. Nama rupa etc. dvarena. Only by means of name and form etc. Shabda pravrittihi bhavati. Words become functional. Therefore, you can't use the language, simply to describe Bhagavan. God is kind, this is all nothing. God is kind, God is compassionate. Because, in our experience, whoever can be kind can also be cruel. So it comes under dvandva. Because every emotion has its opposite emotion. If you can be just, you can also be unjust. Possibility is there. If you can be good, you can be bad also. Therefore, there is no such a thing called absolute goodness, absolute kindness. If it is emotion, it has to be relative. It has to have a dvandva. Therefore, simply talking about God, that He is this, He is this, He is this, it doesn't mean anything. Then you would be like me. If He is kind, then He is exactly like me, because I also become kind. Sometimes I become a kind. Okay. Nacha esham kashchid visheshaha brahmani asti. Nacha esham. Nacha esham. Esham means among these qualities. Esham nama rupadinam. Among these qualities, among these factors. Na kashchid visheshaha brahmani asti. There is not even one detail in Brahma. Na kashchid visheshaha brahmani asti. Na kashchid visheshaha asti brahmani. In Brahman, there is not even one detail. Neither it has name, nor it has form, nor it has jati, nor guna, nor kriya, nor sambandha, nor veda, etc. Able to follow? These are the factors. Not even one in Brahma by nature. Brahman doesn't have any of them. Ataha, therefore, na nirdeshtum shakyate idam tat iti. Ataha, therefore, na nirdeshtum shakyate. Therefore, it's not possible to point it out. It is not possible to describe Brahman. To point out Brahman, it's not possible to describe Brahman in terms of jati, guna, kriya, etc. That describing an object in terms of jati, guna, kriya, sambandha is called idam tat. Idam tat. That is called idam tat. The negation is idam na. Na idam, na idam, na idam, na idam is called corrective teaching. Idam tat, idam tat, idam tat, ye wo hai, ye wo hai, ye wo hai. That is describing an object as, describing an object in terms of its qualities. Like the ashwa, a horse is white. That is called idam tat. A horse has this quality. It can run well, etc., etc. Okay? So it has a jati, it has a guna, it has a kriya, it has sambandha. So you take the help of the qualities, the physical and mental qualities of the horse, and then describe it. When you describe it in terms of its qualities, that technical name for that is called idam tat. Ye wo hai, ye wo hai, ye wo hai, ye wo hai. This is called positive description. Ye wo hai, ye wo hai, ye wo hai. Ye wo hai. Idam tat, idam tat, idam tat. This horse is this, horse is this, horse is this. A tree is green. Tree is green. A tree is tall. Tree is green. Tree is tall. Tree is of this smell, of this. Understand? This is all. What is it? What is it called? Idam tat. Therefore, when a person describes himself, what is the description? Idam tat. Idam tat means what? Instead of idam, he says aham tat. Aham tat means what? My wohu, my yehu, my wohu, my yehu. This is called aham tat. My yehu, wohu, yehu, wohu. My yehu, wohu is called idam tat. That is all adhyasa. My yehu, wohu. And he gives the example for it. Gaurasau spandate shuklaha vishani iti yatha loke nirdishyate tatha adhyarupita कर्मद्वारेण ब्रह्मा निर्दिश्यते विज्ञानमानन्दं ब्रह्मा विज्ञानघन एव ब्रह्मा आत्मा इत्येवमादिशब्दैः. So this entire adhyaropa drishtya, what is described, that is all called idam tat. First he says, what is this idam tat kind of pointing out description? Gaurasau, this is a cow. Gauho asau, this is a cow. They are talking about jati. This is a cow. This is a cow means what? As different from all other jatis. The jati vachaka shabda distinguishes it from other jatis. Guna distinguishes a member of the same jati from the other members of the same jati. Guna distinguishes a member of a given jati from the other members of the same jati. Whereas jati vachakam, the word that talks about jati distinguishes one jati from other jati. Jati vachika means jati के द्वारा discern करने वाली, बस और कुछ नहीं. Cow means what? It belongs to cow jati. Cow is a jati. Understand? The word cow refers to a jati. Cow is a jati. Similarly, manushya is a jati. Is a jati. Gaurasau, this is a cow. Spandate, it moves. Kriya, it moves. चल रहा है. Cow is moving is what? Kriya. Shuklaha, it's a white cow, guna, as different from other cows. Shuklaha, Vishani, it has horns. It has horns. Guna, or Sambandha. It has Vishani, it has horns. Iti, doesn't matter. That means anyway whatever you say has to be either Jati Vachakam, or Guna Vachakam, or Sambandha Vachakam, or Nama Vachakam, or Rupa Vachakam, or Kriya Vachakam. It has to be Vachakam of one of these details. And what is Vachyam? All those details are Vachyam. The word is, like Kauho, this word is what? It's a Vachakam. Vachakam means word. Batane wala. The word Kav is a word. It's a Vachakam. And what is Vachyam? That cow jati. That cow jati is Vachyam. The word Spandate is Vachakam. And the movement is Vachyam. There is a word and there is a sense. Word is Vachakam. The sense, which is not another word, is called Vachyam. This is called Vachya Vachaka Bhava. This Vachya Vachaka Bhava is a synonym of Abhidhana Avidheya Bhava. It is not something else. Vachya Vachaka Bhava is another word, another expression for Abhidhana Avidheya Bhava. The word Om is Abhidhanam, or it is Vachakam. And Ishvara as Jagat Karanam is Vachyam or Avideyam. Their Mukhya Ekatvam is Laksham. Their Mukhya Ekatvam where? Their Mukhya Ekatvam is not Vachyam. Why? Because it is a literal oneness of Vachyam and Vachakam, the word and the sense. So in that Mukhya Ekatvam is not Vachyam, but Lakshyam, as taught. Lakshyam. It is Lakshyam. Therefore, that corrective word is called Lakshanam. That Swarup Nirdesh karne wale word is called Lakshanam. And what is unfolded? Lakshyam. That Swarupa is Lakshyam. That corrective, Apavada and all that is called Lakshanam. So there is Vachya Vachaka Bhava in this creation. And there is also, between the truth and the words, there is Lakshya Lakshana Bhava. Between the language and the truth, there is Lakshya Lakshana Bhava. Between the words and the truth, there is Lakshya Lakshana Bhava. Between the language and the creation, the era is Vachya Vachaka Bhava. Vachya Vachaka Bhava. Parameshwara as Jagat, Parameshwara as Jagat Karanam is Parameshwara as Jagat, Parameshwara as Jagat Karanam is only Vachyam. As Jagat and Jagat Karanam is only Vachyam Avidheyam. As Nirvishesham is Lakshyam. As taught, and the language that corrects, that conveys it is, that is Lakshanam. In this manner, Gaurasau, Spandate, Shuklaha, Vishani. Vishana means horn. Vishani means Vishanwali. It's called Vishani. Iti Yatha, jaise lok mein, in the world, Nirdishyate is pointed out. We always pointing out Nirdishyate means describe. You make the other person understand a cow. Yes sir, this is a cow. And the cow has horns. Cow is white. Cow has a tail. Cow can give birth to cows. Cow can do this, cow can give milk. This is all what? Describing its various qualities, and they are all in the form of Jati, Nama, Rupa, Jati, Guna, Kriya, Sambandha. And it is all done with the help of only those Jati, Guna, Kriya. Jaise hota hai, how the objects are described by way of idam tat, idam tat, idam tat, idam tat. In that manner, when we describe Brahma in terms of idam tat, idam tat, idam tat, idam tat, that is called Adhyaropa Drishti. That is called really in the form of a relation. Therefore, when we describe Brahma keeping in view a certain relation, that is called idam tat. That is not Swarupa Nirdesha. That is only Nirdesha of Atma as seen as related. Relative description. As related. I hope they are able to follow. They have to follow. When you say Rajju is the Karanam of the Sarpa, is what? Idam tat. Because we are taking the help of Sambandha. Karya Karana Sambandha. So once you are taking the help of Sambandha to describe Rajju, it is the Karanam of Sarpa, then you are taking the help of Sambandha. Then what kind of Nirdesha is it? Idam tat. Idam tat means describing something in terms of Jati Guna Kriya. Idam tat means ye wo hai, ye wo hai, ye wo hai. You understand? Ye wo hai means what? Ye karan hai, ye shukla hai, ye vishani hai, ye gai hai, ye gau hai. You understand? Idam tat. Idam means this, tat means what? Ye wo hai, ye wo hai, ye wo hai. Idam tat kind of nirdesha. So when we describe Atma also in terms of idam tat, positive description, then we have really the descriptions of Brahman in the form of all these, Vijnanam, Anandam, Brahma, Vijnanagana Eva, Brahma, Atma. All these words are what? Idam tat, relative descriptions. That's called Adhyaropa Drishtya Nirdesha. These are all going to be Adhyaropa Drishtya. This Vakya we will see next class. ये वाक्य को टाइम लगेंगे. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति.